Once upon a time, in a serene forest, nestled among the lush green trees, there lived a wise old owl. High up in his cozy oak tree, he spent his days quietly observing the world around him. The owl, with his keen eyes and sharp mind, took notice of the incidents that unfolded beneath his watchful gaze. One day, the old owl witnessed a heartwarming sight. A young boy noticed an old man struggling to carry a heavy basket. Without hesitation, the boy rushed to his aid, offering his young, strong shoulders to lighten the burden. The owl felt a surge of admiration for the boy's selflessness and saw the power of compassion in action. The next day, however, the owl observed a different scene that left him disheartened. A young girl stood before her mother, anger evident in her voice as she shouted hurtful words. The owl watched as the mother's face crumpled with sadness, her eyes filled with unspoken pain. Witnessing this discord, the wise old owl realized the destructive power of words and the importance of empathy. Days turned into weeks, and the owl continued to observe the world below. He listened intently to the conversations and stories of the people who passed by his tree. Amidst the tales, he heard a woman speak of an elephant that magically jumped over a fence. He listened to a man boasting about his infallibility, claiming to have never made a mistake. The owl understood that people often shared exaggerated stories and exaggerated versions of themselves. As time went on, the old owl found himself speaking less and less, but his wisdom grew exponentially. He had seen how acts of kindness had the ability to uplift and inspire, and how words could wound deeply. He had learned that stories could hold kernels of truth within layers of fiction, and that humility was a virtue to be treasured. The owl's newfound wisdom taught him that life was a constant journey of growth and change. People he had observed had undergone transformations, some for the better, others for the worse. The owl realized that the key to becoming wiser lay in being receptive to the experiences and lessons life had to offer. From his perch high in the oak tree, the old owl embraced the beauty of silence. He listened, he observed, and he absorbed the world around him. With every passing day, he became more attuned to the subtle nuances of life. His wisdom grew, not from his own words, but from the stories and experiences of others. And so the wise old owl remained perched in his oak tree, his eyes ever watchful, his mind open to the wisdom of the world. He became a beacon of quiet inspiration, reminding all who passed by that true wisdom lies not only in what we say, but in what we hear and learn from the world around us. Thank you for watching. This is Believe and Achieve Stories. If this story adds a little value to your life, then make sure you subscribe to Believe and Achieve. Until then, stay focused.